LOOMING LARGE is the first ever street art and spoken word festival in Flensburg. It was founded by 5 female friends who wanted to bring street art to the city and make it legal and visible. We have invited amazing professional artists from different countries to come here and make it happen. The guest artists and cans have arrived, so let's make the LOOMING LARGE 2021 going.
Me, what is the motive, what were my feelings, how were the surroundings probably, as I made the experience that the father was coming by what I told you like a few minutes ago, and his daughter was asking like why are they spraying the wall, why is she spraying that wall, and he said, well, that's an old building and all walls are supposed to be sprayed. And that was like completely inspiring me again, especially in that concerning to that topic with that Afghani woman, which was supposed to be on the wall and could not be identified so far. Mm-hmm. And the father with the daughter, in front of it, was just like a kind of a magic moment.
So that you go from, well, this is street art festival. Street art is also married to hip hop, married to breaking, and it's a whole part of the culture. And it also have kind of a creative rhythm to it, or a flow. I mean, if you look how they really start their pieces, is all there is a system there, you know, like there's a rhythm and the colors go together. I think you can kind of take the audience along by saying, hey, there's the connection points and that's why we're here. The same name?
This is precisely the reason, because, you know, art is thievery. Everything is thievery. You steal ideas unconsciously.
Right.
It's nothing bad. It's totally fine to do this. It's just that some people succeed in doing this in such a sophisticated way that you believe them instantly. And I want to come there. I want to get to that place of being believable, relatable, and I want my art to resonate with people in another way. Not so like directly in your face,
Yeah,
but
it's not all about satisfaction. Our
Hey, good evening. Can you guys hear me, or should I give it up? Yeah, so welcome everybody to our grand finale, the Abschluss party. And this one is called Split Universe. Irregular heart palpitation alludes to a reality, but I'm questioning my place. It seems like I'm a phantom or disease. Because what other explanation could there be for not seeing me when you're everywhere? Is this completely twisted? I'm begging you, from the furthest of the distance, can we please agree? In the stories, when the crossing is invisible and the audience gasps because it just made sense, they are both elsewhere. But once they fall off the edge of their seat and their brains are utterly stretched, and since it's fiction, it will end well, till comfort comes. Except, hours later, quick grief settles. It's slipping from me because it's undissectable, like a dream, when trying to put it into words.
The text is called The Art of Life on the Street. The beating beat of the street keeping me awake, and my heart and wholehearted allegiance pounding. Keeping step with an abundance of faceless, nameless feet beating down on the pavement's face, frowning. The relentless rhythm of haste, spinning circles of waves, sending them circling out from the deep of a puddle of tears, collected in a tear in the concrete. Soul overboard, the mind raves, hope drowning. The flurrying reflection of a reaching, at other times preaching hand, offering an uplifting jolt, an insisting bolt of compassion shared between the puddle, the curb, and the underworld exiting entrance of an underground station. A gesture as subtle as grand, astounding. The fleeting moment of two unfamiliar hands touching, one lost soul clutching to another's hopeful spark, sparking a new light in before unescapable dark, artful inspiration, the beauty hidden between the beats of the ever-pulsating beat of the street, heart of the street, real-life art on the street, street art. Danke. Thanks.
I would like to welcome you to have a good time here as well. Thanks a lot for the orga and all the things which happened this week. I just tried to give a small summary of that called Walking Tour, Stadtrundgang. Every growing plant at least needs some roots to start. Running underneath the streets, they seek for truthful art. 5 days passing by and my impressions moving fast. Ideas from the scratch formed your sketches, looming large. Norder 147, zwischen Kaffeehaus und Neustadt. Zog vom Harrisleer Kreuz Richtung Alte Deutsche Bank rüber zur Ballastbrücke, Adelbü, wo sich die Saat verstreut hat. Ihren Bogen der Passion. Wir gestalten eure Häuser. Expertise oder Neuland? Wie wird unsere Zukunft aussehen? Was ist denkbar? Was bleibt übrig? Sollen uns die Farben jemals ausgehen? Und selbst zwischenzeitlich scheitern? Erweitert Perspektiven. Gestern warst du damit einsam, heute teilst du deine Liebe. Ab zum Spot, Inspiration, improvisiert voll in Funktion. Von Acryl bis Aerosol, Puzzlespiel heißt Ton für Ton. Dosen schütteln, Tuben drücken, Farbe leer, dann Mut zur Lücke. Reste killen, mit letzten Mitteln alle Grauzonen überbrücken. Plus zum Schluss, finaler Blick. Platzierst dein Alias am Piece. Ideen führen zusammen wie Fäden, aus denen sich Struktur ergibt. Und der Struggle ist vergessen. Egal was wer dazu sagt, denn dein Mural steht für sich.
Teil des Movements und apart. Every growing plant at least needs some roots to start. Running underneath the streets, they seek for truthful art. 5 days passing by and my impressions moving fast. Ideas from the scratch formed your sketches, looming large. Thanks. All right, so let's have some fun this evening. It's Sunday, and it's something special. Actually, I've never experienced something like this before. A female street art festival in Flensburg. Give it up for that! All right. So, what is it all about? Yeah. Alright, okay, nächstes Mal wieder Mann und hier. Norder 147, alle mit im Revier. Hallo liebes Handy, liebes Telefon. Ja, man kennt es schon, warum seid ihr bloß hier? Ich überlege, was ist passiert? Die Stadt und die Farben, der Jellyfish hier. Was ist da los? An Rosi, da Props, das mal wieder einmal rausoben. Haares leer, Kreuz, ihr wisst, ihr müsst einfach einen Stadtrundgang warten. Jeden Tag, immer mal atmen. Female Street Art Festival Empowerment. It's all about Street Art, wenn ihr die Frauen kennt, die da an der Wand standen und der Stil kommt nicht abhanden. Muss abdanken, grüße auch die Menschen, die jetzt gerade hier sind. Seid mal kurz laut, wenn ihr Getränke und Bier trinkt. Alles klar. Bewundern kann man das auch mal. Bewundert das, was ihr seht auf der Straße. Egal ob illegal oder legal, es ist halt da und das ergibt einen Sinn. Manchmal ist es bloß das innere Kind. Am Ende sind es wieder ein paar Happy People. Zeig mal ein bisschen Liebe, oh yeah. Was ist geschehen? Flensburg, Streetart-Festival und die Connection steht direkt in alle Richtungen bis nach Hongkong. Was ist los? Direkt mal ein Song so improvisiert aus dem Moment. Auch im Moment, wenn du das erkennst, der Prozess gehemmt. Das Handicap? Graffiti ist Blickfang, hin und wieder fast wie ein Diktat. Manchmal kommt etwas raus, was man gar nicht so wollte, aber egal. Kunst ist immer ein Stück weit Revolte. Ich wollte eigentlich was anderes sagen, aber Feminism is ruling the city.